get this rink that last week.
Yeah, I bet. It didn't seem like there was anywhere good to do it.
How would you guys on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, we're on Wi-Fi. Oh, we're live now. What's that?
Called you Jesse.
Oh, that's okay.
Do people do that a lot?
Yeah.
Initially?
Well, it's funny because all of our names are kind of interchangeable. Like even Tegan's name, they go both ways. So it happens.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Once I saw Jesse's name spelled, then I was like, okay, I won't forget it now.
Should be a. Yeah.
They beat the team we just played,
West Bend.
6-1.
Yeah.
No, they beat who did we just play?
Fire Lake.
Yeah, they beat
Yeah.
Fire Lake 6-1.
I think they also beat the team we played 7-2, is what I heard as well. The first team we played.
West End, we only had like 2 lines. I thought we would
Yeah.
go up in the first period, but
Yep. Last game was definitely their best game of the season.
yeah, it was nice to be able to commentate us.
Yeah.
Some goals.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was like, he's using all sorts of body turn himself into Gumby.
Yeah, that was good. We're live now? Oh, okay. I think we got all the sound and stuff figured out, so.
What's that little thing she has plugged in?
It microphone right here. Yeah. It's nice because like I turn my head when she's like, if the play's down there, I'll be looking away from her. So.
So the one that I had plugged in, and then it's like I just pressed here, but it's actually live.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's like Bluetooth, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see the boys here too. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is going to be the Ponies' third game of the Minnetonka Invitational. Lost the first game to West Bend, Ontario, and then came back and had a nice game against Fire Lake. Their best of the season so far. I'd like to see them keep it going here. They are playing Osseo Maple Grove, the OMGHA Saints, who are currently undefeated in the tournament. We do have Jesse Maddox back for this game. Gorman with a phenomenal game in the last game against Prior Lake. See if they can get it going here early. Saints win the draw. Chip it up the boards. Number 17 tries to get it in deep, and Catch 'em gloves that now. Weiss gets there along the boards. OMG takes it back into the neutral zone. Rink wide pass to 17, who one touches it up to 10. 10 looking for a center drive. Gets a stick on that and a save by Talcott. Maple Grove. Maddox tries to rim that around. Maple Grove ends up with it, centering pass. Ketchum loses an edge. Out to the point and out of the zone. Ponies to get a change. Regner on. Gets a stick on that to break up that rush. And Galloway with a nice outlet pass to Pearson. Number 11 for Maple Grove has it momentarily, and that's going to kick out the neutral zone, and Galloway is going to come up with it. Galloway back to Zemer. Zemer looking for Pearson. And the Saints get it in deep. Zemer behind the net. Two Maple Grove players behind there. And Purcell tries to get it out. And that's shot on net. Saved by Talcott. Rimmed around, nobody home. Fired on net, sticked into the corner by Talcott. Zemer, high off the glass, and there's Regner. Almost had a step on it. Number 4, Maple Grove. Fakes the shot, toe drags around, and blocked away by Talcott. Saints, another shot on net. A lot of shots for Maple Grove so far in the game. Number 3 at the point, sends it low. Turnaround slapper, saved by Talcott. Doherty up to Pearson. And Bieber off the bench, puts a hip into his guy. That one touched along, they're gonna wave off the icing. They thought number 3 could have played it, and Agoy's in after it. Agoy looking over his options. Cuts back, takes it to the center. Maple Grove ends up with it. Maple Grove driving wide, centering pass off Melhorn's skate. And Doherty cross ice to Beaver. Beaver taps it ahead to Doherty. And 12 for Maple Grove's gonna protect the puck as Doherty and Agoy get in there after it. Beaver goes for a hit, and here comes Maple Grove on a 3-on-2. Tries to split the defenders, doesn't get there. Maple Grove with possession still. Nice back check by Agoy to break up that shot attempt. Backhanded pass off 12 skates. One hands it up the wall. And Ketchum looking for Agoy just a little out of his reach. Number 5 winds up and shoots off the stick of Weiss and into the glove of Talcott. Smith wins the draw. Back to Zemer. Zemer cuts to the center, runs into a couple Maple Grove players, and he's going to skate it in himself. Drives wide, goes to the net, chips it on. Good shot by Weiss there. Another rip by Zemer into the pads of the Saints. Good play by Benier to strip 13 of Maple Grove of the puck, and it's a battle for it. Rims it up the wall. Still staying in after it. Chipped ahead, Smith intercepts that pass and sends it in deep. Smith in on the forecheck. Benier with the hit, and they're going to call that one on Benier for going up high. OMG Saints to the power play here with 10:39 left in the first. Well, it looks like they're going to take both of them. So we will stay 5-on. I might go 4-on-4 here. We are going to be 4-on-4 here. We got Regner, Galloway, Pearson, Melhorn, and Purcell. I'm sorry, it is 5-on-5. In a premature puck drop by the ref there, they're going to redo it at center ice. And they're going to reset the penalties here, or just wait 2 seconds to start the clock. Melhorn chips it up to Pearson. Pearson puts it in the zone. And the Saints come up with it. Melhorn chips it out to Regner. Regner looking for Pearson breaking through the center. That's going to be offside. Ponies win the draw. Turn it over. Number 11 for Maple Grove. Tries to get it in deep, and Ketchum breaks up that play. Regner and Ketchum in on that. Check. Maple Grove ends up with it, centers it. Nice pad save by Talcott to keep that out. And Regner ices the puck. The goalie did come out to play it, but they're still going to wave it down as icing. We're going to have Doherty with Agoy, Beaver, Zemer, and Purcell. Doherty ties up his man on the faceoff. Quick shot by Maple Grove, and Talcott makes the save. He's been busy in the first. Doherty wins it forward. Ponies jump on it, and Agoy has a break. He's taken down. They're going to call a penalty. Smart penalty by Maple Grove there to trip him up, as Agoy had to step on everybody. Ponies to the power play with 9:40 left in the first. They got a power play goal in their last game. See if they can keep it going here. Get on the board. Regner set to take the offensive zone face-off, and he wins it clean back to Smith. Smith steps to the middle, puts it back to Pearson. Regner back to Pearson. Pearson to Regner. Regner looks, fires it short side and high off the goalie's mask. That one almost went in. Regner cuts to the center. Bobbling puck. Zemer tries to swat at that one and keep it in. In the skates. Fought up the ice. Smith keeps that one in, but it's going to come down and breaks it. Regner was hooked up there. No call. Pearson swats it. They finally get it down. Smith back to retrieve. Maple Grove there first. Battle with it in the corner with Smith. Smith does poke it free eventually. And Maple Grove's able to retain possession. Pearson along the boards, takes a rolling puck. Stick gets caught up. Here comes Smith. Makes a move around one guy. Cuts to the outside. Has some speed. Drops it off to Regner. Regner, clear shot. Goes high and over the net. Zemer puts it on net. Tries to swat it. Smith's going to retrieve it in the corner. Kicks it to his stick. Spins, looks over. Maintains possession. He's shoved into the boards hard. And Zemer and Smith in there battling with it with Regner. Regner comes up with it. Tries to slip deke around the defensive. Smith keeps it at the point and sends it back down to Regner. Pearson skips in. Takes it, able to work that puck free. And Ponies with good pressure here. And if they don't let that go, all right. Ketchum goes cross ice, but whiffs on the pass. 5 seconds left in the power play, and they're going to let that one roll all the way down in the Ponies' end. Melhorn looking for Regner. That one almost hops over his stick. Agoy cutting to the center, and Regner gets it deep. That goes in net. Goalie plays it into the corner. Agoy works through his check, takes it around the net. Loses an edge. Doherty on him. That's going to be an icing on Maple Grove. Good start for the Ponies here. Competitive game, and Benier's out of the box. And Doherty's going to be taking the face-off in the Ponies' offensive zone. Ponies win the face-off. Melhorn keeps it at the blue line. Tries to fire a pass and almost got a step. 19 shoots right into the stomach of Talcott. .706 left in the first. Doherty wins the face-off over to Catchum. Catchum rims it around. Beaver having trouble finding it in his skates. He takes a hit. But Doherty's able to break up the centering feed and up to the wall to Agoy. Out to the point. Slap shot on net, and that one whistles wide. Maple Grove along the board. Saucer pass intended for the point. Got broken up by a glove of one of the Ponies. Beaver in after it. Agoy takes it in. They're going to call that offside. It's going to be a neutral zone face-off. Smith wins the draw. Back to Zemer. Zemer gets it in deep. Backhands it around, and Benier's there. Tries the centering feed for Smith off a skate. Smith plays it back to Benier. Benier looking cross ice. Zemer tries to rip it. Fans on that pass, and Maple Grove almost had a break there. Maddox able to get back, get a stick on that. Turns around, centering feed, shot on net, saved by Talcott. Off the Smith stick, he chips around one defender. Chips it ahead for Zemer. Zemer's in on it. Has some time. Makes a move. Patient with the puck, but ends up losing it. Beaver in on a check. Tries to center it from his knees to Benier. Number 7 with a nice spin move to get it out of the zone and feed it up. And number 10's in on a break. Tries to backhand it on net, and Talcott has to blocker that down. Smith avoids a check. 17 stops up at the blue line. Melhorn keeps it in, and Smith gets it deep. Agoy in on the forecheck. Beaver on the half wall. Against 2, comes up with it. Number 3 for OMG. Plays it out. 17 at center ice. They're going to call that offside. 5:10 left in the first. Ponies trying to get a change, unable to. Doherty wins it back to Melhorn. Melhorn chips it ahead to Doherty. Agoy taken down away from the puck. Centers it to number 10 for Maple Grove. He loses an edge and chips it into the far corner. They're going to call a delayed offside here. And Ponies able to come out. Doherty finds Galloway. Galloway works in the zone. Maple Grove, and here's Agoy. Agoy steps over the blue line. He shoots it through a defender's leg. Pad saved by Maple Grove. 2-on-2 here for Maple Grove. He's going to wind up and shoot, and that goes high, short side. Here come the Ponies. Looking for Galloway. That one behind him a little bit into his skates. And Doherty over to play it. Number 11 steps in for Maple Grove. Curls around the outside of one defender. Short chip in front. Maple Grove player tried to bat that one out of the air in a close call. And here comes Benier. Benier works it to the outside around one guy. Tries to go high short side, and I think the goalie got a glove on that. Maple Grove loving that stretch pass, coming in, and he scores. Nice play by Maple Grove there on the stretch pass to get around the defender and puts it up high on Talcott. 1-0 Maple Grove. Smith wins the draw over to Benier. And here comes Maple Grove on the break. Smith on the back check. Maddox there to steal the puck off of him. Smith is going to come up with it. He's getting some speed going through the neutral zone. Gets it over to Weiss off his skate and down into the Maple Grove's end. Benier gets a stick on that. That one's going to go deep. Melhorn back to play it. Melhorn still working for it. Battle behind the net. Centering feed. Benier breaks that up. And it's going to be a 2-on-2. Tries to check Benier. He falls. Benier tries to center it to Weiss. Unable to make the connection. Nice skates by Purcell to kick that one away. And Talcott has to make a save. Regner kicks the face-off back to catch him. Galloway with a nice one-touch pass between his legs to Regner. Regner looks ringside for Pearson, just unable to connect. And Pearson on the back check, able to break that up. But Maple Grove's able to work it up into the zone. And 19 looking for a centering feed, and good defense by Catchum there to break up that opportunity. Another shot on net, gloved down by Talcott, and it's going to be a goal by Maple Grove. Talcott able to make the first save, but unable to make the second one. Doherty wins the draw, loses the draw, I'm sorry. Maple Grove wins the draw. Up to center ice, he stops up. Beaver almost takes it from him. Doherty swipes at it. Shot on net, saved by Talcott. 2:17 left in the first. Maple Grove leads 2-0. Doherty goes forward with it. Maple Grove ends up with it, but Doherty gets his skates on it. Takes it back, spins out of the corner, looking for options. Two players on him, and that's going to chip over to the boards where Zemer plays it. Zemer up to a goalie. Maple Grove digs it out. Number 5 back to number, I believe that's 18 for Maple Grove, 19. And Doherty gets a stick on it and works it out. Maple Grove takes it behind their net, leaves it for 13 in the corner. Two ponies on him, and he finds the outlet guy. Here comes number 5 for Maple Grove. Works his way around on the backhand. That goes off Talcott's pad and into the center ice where a Maple Grove player was there. Unable to capitalize on that opportunity. Agoy chips it around the defenseman. Centers it out front. Beaver was there. I think he was looking for a call. Maddox back to zone, up the Beaver off his stick. Number 7 for Maple Grove takes it, and he's going right down center ice. And a nice play by Catchum again to break that play up. Battle for it in the corner. Maddox takes it on the backhand, looks across, thinks one way, looks the other way, taps one touch to Smith. Working in on 2 guys. Tries to go through the skates. Centering feed goes through everyone. Number 11, backhand one touched it. And here comes Weiss looking for Benier. Benier got a step. Good defense by number 3 on Maple Grove. And here comes 11 on a wide drive, looking for the center pass. Puck is loose in front of the net, in a bunch of skates. Out to the point, steps in, shoots it, deflected in front. Talcott makes the save. Another deflection in front. And Maple Grove with a ton of pressure here. And Benier finally comes up with it with 10 seconds left in the period. Dumps it in deep and tries to race around his man. Maple Grove gets there first. Weiss with it along the bar, sends it in deep. And that's going to end the first period. We're going to stay here for the second. So far, pretty competitive game, chances on both ends. Maple Grove probably getting the better of the chances so far. We're going to have Regner, Pearson, Galloway, Maddox, and Ketchum out there to start the second. Regner wins the draw back to Maddox. Maddox off the boards up to Galloway, but Regner ends up with it. It's going to be a 2-on-2 here. Regner tries a wrist shot. That goes off a stick. Out to the point to Captain, who plays it down low. Maple Grove untouches it. Maddox back to play it. Maddox tries to rim it around. It goes off the net. Swipes it to Galloway. Galloway chips it up the boards to Regner. And another 2-on-2 developing. Regner tries to go off the boards around his guy. And gets a stick on the breakout pass. Catch him there to play it back in deep. Looking cross ice. Number 10. Catch him there to break that up. As he's shoved down from behind. Smith works it out, tries to go behind the net. Out to the point, played down low. Galloway tries to look for Smith, goes through his skates. And Pearson there, and he's going to take a look and take a shot, shoots down low. And here comes Maple Grove on a 3-on-2. Smith's stick lifts him to break up that play, and across. Shot blocked by Purcell and cleared out to neutral zone. Maple Grove retreats back to their ice. And number 9 comes in, makes a move around one of our defenders, trickles into the corner. Up the boards, and that's going to come back out to the neutral zone. Cross ice pass off a skate. 6, coughs up the puck. Benier tries to one-touch it. Over to Weiss. Smith swipes that away from him. Weiss looking for Benier. Maple Grove breaks up that pass. Smith works it out, and here he comes. Back checker. Makes a move around one guy. Looking, shoots. Save Bain by Maple Grove. I think Smith took the slash on the hand, it looks like. Shaking that one out. Good opportunity there for the Ponies. Beaver works it in, throws it on net off a skate, backhanded by Doherty wide. Agoy works out of his check, takes it on the backhand, he's drugged down. I think that should even up the calls there. Beaver with the shot on net, short side wide. Maple Grove swats it out. Takes it in, stops up, tries to center it. Catch him with a nice play from his skates to his stick to get that out of danger. And Doherty tries to jump that puck. It rolls over his stick. One-timer short side and just missed the net. Number 3 plays it down deep. Number 15. 15 walks in, blockered over the net by Talcott. Doherty working against 2 Maple Grove defenders, takes the hit to make a play. Beaver tries to chip it up. Fans on the first tent. Catch him. Off the wall, up the Beaver. One touches it up to Goya, but Doherty ends up with it. Doherty tries to pass for Goya. Maple Grove there to defend that. Beaver collides with number 7 for Maple Grove. Maple Grove. Breakout pass to number 20. Number 20 tries to center on it. Fans. Looking for... Here comes Pearson. Pearson protects the puck. Gives it to Regner. Regner at the spinorama. Tries to go short side up top. Just high. And here comes Maple Grove. It's going to be a 1-on-2. There's the pass. Maddox gets a stick on it to break up that 2-on-1. Maddox backhands it around. Pearson. Zemer comes up with it. Touches it to Regner. And here comes Zemer. We got a 3-on-2 for the Ponies here developing. Zemer takes it wide, tries to shoot. Puck not on a stick. There's Galloway. He shoots, he scores with 10:19 in the second period. Beautiful backdoor pass. Zemer to Galloway. Ponies within 1. Smith, Benier, Weiss, Catchman, and Purcell. Maple Grove wins the faceoff. Good stick by Ketchum to push that to the outside. Benier swats at it. Smith swats at it. Bouncing puck. Smith gloves it down. Kicks it to his stick. And another 3-on-2. Good feed to Weiss. Weiss shoots. Tries to go over the pad and under the glove. Another deflection in front. Wrap around. And I don't know how that didn't go in. Wrapped it around and the goalie made a miraculous save. I believe the Ponies are going to go to a power play here. 2 minutes for roughing. 9:55 left in the second. Power play is Smith, Zemer, Regner, Benier, and Ketchum. Maple Grove wins the face-off, and it might be a fast break for Maple Grove, but Benier with a nice back check to... And Maple Grove's going to waste some time here. Smartly dumps it in. And here comes Ketchum. Leaves it for Zemer. Zemer on the breakout. He's got some speed. Tries to make a move, and it's going to be a 2-on-1. Short-handed. Maple Grove feeds it. Cross ice. Good push off by Talcott to get over and make the save. Ponies are on the power play here. And Maple Grove with another chance. Works his way around 3 Pony defenders, and he's going to waste more time. 1 minute left here in the power play, and the Ponies have barely controlled the puck. Maple Grove tries to dump it in, and Ketchum's there. Ponies tag up. Ketchum gets it deep. And they send that one down. Smith back to get it. 47 seconds left on the power play. Smith with a nice little toe drag. Round 1 guy, round 2 guys. He's coming up. Tries to work to the outside. Looking for the center pass. And Maple Grove gets a stick on that, breaks it up and sends it down. That one goes on net. Talcott plays it out to Pearson. Pearson gloves that down to himself. Along the outside, Maddox in front of the net. Looking for Beaver, and that one's going to pop out of the zone. Smith to Galloway. Galloway sends it in, and we're going to be back to 5-on-5 here momentarily. And Pearson sends it in. Maddox in deep after it. Maddox pinches, finds Doherty. Doherty spins off his guy. Nice moves by Doherty there. Sends it in front, and Maddox scores! Jesse Maddox with his first of the year. Two to 2 with 7:35 left in the second. Maple Grove wins the draw. Purcell peels it off the wall, retreats behind his net, tries to backhand it up, and it pops over his stick. Purcell, 2 Maple Grove players come up with it, back to the point, cuts to the middle, shot on net, pad save by Talcott. Cross ice pass broken up by Smith. Working in after it, battle along the boards. Smith grabs it, throws it up to Benier. Benier able to get out of the zone. Smith with some pressure. Cross ice pass number 15, and they're going to have a 2-on-1 here. Pass, shot, score. 3-2 Maple Grove, 6:43 left in the second. Nice pass and a nice shot, nice finish up high. We're missing our forwards on the draw. Galloway and Pearson hop over the boards to join Regner and Ketchum and Zemer. Regner wins the draw back to Ketchum. Ketchum cross ice to Zemer. Zemer finds Regner on the breakout. Regner drops it for Pearson. Pearson sends it in deep. Regner there to get it. Chips it to Galloway. Galloway keeps it in deep. Battle for it along the boards there. Ketchum gets it behind the net. Regner with a hit. Hard pass off a skate. Hops out to neutral zone. Tries to swat it in. And there's another 2-on-1 developing here. Almost tapped it in on the back door. Nice save by Talcott to keep it 3-2 here, and he's had to make some good ones. Another 2-on-1 developing here. Clearing attempt failed. That one's blockered into the corner by Talcott. Zemer steps around to check. Centering feed broke up. And I believe Maple Grove's going to get called for knee on knee. And Ponies to the power play with 5:46 left here in the second period. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better than their first one went. And they're going to give them a 2-10 misconduct for that. They didn't quite see what happened. But regardless, the Ponies are on the power play. Regner set to take the draw. Wins it clean to Benier. Benier fires it on net. Covered by Maple Grove. Maple Grove wins it and sends it down. Weird bounce on Talcott. He decides to play it. Smith backhands it over to Zemer. Zemer works into the net, into the zone. Regner goes to shoot and just fans on it. Benier gets a stick on that, and Zemer is going to get there. Hops up in the air. Catch him. Up to Regner. Regner into the zone. Chips it in front. Zemer's tied up there. Smith backhands it to Benier. Benier takes it rink wide. Tries to toe drag around the defender, and the defender gets a skate on it. Smith sends it up, looking for Benier. Able to get there. Regner cuts to the center. Looking over his options. Backhands it off the post. And they're going to call a penalty on Benier here. And Maple Grove looking to get the extra attacker out with 4:30 left in the second period. Ponies are going to touch up, and we'll go to 4-on-4 for 37 seconds. And it looks like they're going to be kicking Benier out of the game. I don't know what happened. I believe they kicked one of our players out, but I'm not sure why. And they're going to call that a 5-minute major on Benier. So whatever happened, I missed it. And looks like Weiss is going to serve the penalty. Ponies trying to figure out line combinations now. 37 seconds of 4-on-4 here. And then Maple Grove to an extended power play. Smith wins the draw, taps in front, nobody home. Cross ice pass, set up at the point. Smith almost gets a stick on it and sends himself off to the races. Big hit by Beaver. Cross ice pass, 13, takes it, moves it low. Maddox leaves defense on him. Sent back down low, centered, out to the point. Maple Grove controlling the puck. Stops up. Tries to center it. Backhanded just wide. Beaver gets it. And it's going to be a power play here for Maple Groves. Ponies in desperate need of a clear or an ice. Nice pad save there by Talcott. Maddox trying to work it out. Melhorn in there. Maple Grove controls it behind their net. Working it low. Ponies have been out there. This line has been out there for almost 2 minutes now. And Talcott is able to sit on that one as it almost trickled through. Three minutes left in the second. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left on the power play. Regner to take the draw. Maple Grove wins it. Back to the number 3 point. D to D, that one hops over, and Pearson's almost able to get it out of the zone, but not quite. Maple Grove steps in, and Purcell blocks that up into the netting. Off his stick and high. Ketchum's going to come on for Purcell. Regner ties his guy up. Maple Grove comes up with it. Looks around, sends it to the point. Steps into the center. Nice play by Pearson to get a stick on that and make Maple Grove regroup. Regner harassing his guy. Maple Grove works it in, stops up, thinks about a shot, thinks about a pass. Backhands it in deep. Works it in, tries to center, it goes to the point. D to D. Down low. I think they're going to send both of them. Or maybe... It must have been a high stick or a hand pass I didn't catch, but the face-off's going to come out. And it's still 5-on-4. Smith wins the draw. Ketchum with the clear. Number 9 goes over to number 12. Number 12 up to number 16. Smith gets a stick on that to break up the pass. And Maddox rims it around hard. That's off one Maple Grove player, but not the second. Cross-ice feed on the backhand. 19. Sends it to 15. 15 leaves it for 12. 15 looks for the backdoor pass. Talcott sticks that one aside. Off a leg, and here comes Smith. Smith trying to work through two guys, and here comes Beaver. Beaver checked down to the ice. Smith on him. Beaver. Centering feed, one-timer, he scores. And it's a major penalty, so I believe Stillwater will still be on the penalty kill. For another minute and 52 seconds with 1:14 left in the second, Maple Grove leads 4-2. Nine. In his own zone. Over to 12. Up to 4. 4. Cuts to the center. Shot, pass, almost with the one-timer opportunity. And Melhorn trying to stick with them. They're looking for the backdoor pass. And a save by Talcott. 42.6 left in the second. 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the penalty kill. Ponies are going to get a fresh set of legs out there and hopefully can make it into the third with the score remaining 4-2. Maple Grove wins the draw. Smith pressure at the point. D to D pass, backside shot. That one goes in between the legs of Talcott, and he's able to squeeze and keep it out. Maple Grove to the point. Cross ice feed just out of the reach for number 6. We had a lot of net to look at. Number 9 over to number 12 off his skate. Protected. Doherty's able to kick that out. He finds maybe Smith. The Maple Grove stable defensively. Shot up into the netting. 4 seconds left. Need to kill off this last 4 seconds, and this is an important defensive zone draw by Doherty. Design play, saved by Talcott. He goes forward with it, sends it back door, almost tapped in, but Pony's able to keep it 4-2. We'll be back with the third.